Hello guys and welcome to Moscow, Russia. I haven't made a video in a while, but anyway, let me show you around. This is one of the subway stations in eastern Moscow. There's a guy playing guitar. Everything is looking, if you think life stopped here, it didn't. But I wanted to tell you guys about I have like an eye condition called keratoconus, which is a nasty eye disease. Thankfully, one of my eyes is pretty good, but the other is pretty bad, and I'm wearing like contacts on it. But anyway, so I went to eye doctors to talk about corneal transplant. And basically they scheduled me for one because they said I need it. And obviously I'm kind of scared, worried about everything. And like I said previously, the reason why my eyes are bad is because I suffered through immigration as a child. My parents immigrated to the United States from whatever it was, like Soviet Union, Russia. It was already Russia. Soviet Union was done. And I suffered a lot. I had depression because I didn't want to move. I'm not from the United States. I want to live here. I'm not. But there's a lot of problems. Like I was watching. Hold on. Like I was watching a video right now about Vancouver, Canada, and all the homeless people and all that crap, and they were like saying, "Oh my God, all this." How bad it is. Well, obviously it's bad because the people who run the place are like incompetent would be a light word to use. They're beyond incompetent. And let me show you guys Moscow instead of my face. Incompetence would be an understatement to describe. This is, by the way, Russian ambulance, which is free. So if you get sick, it comes for you. You don't need to pay. I might need the corneal. I need the corneal transplant, and at this point I am trying to decide whether I am going for the operation or not. And the reason I'm trying to decide is because I am getting decent vision right now with contact lenses. I'm wearing a rigid contact lens with a soft lens on under it, and it's very beautiful here, by the way. It's like Las Vegas-y type of thing. Look at this. This is a huge shopping mall. So I'm trying to decide whether I need one. I talked to a professor today who is a cornea specialist, and he kind of calmed me down. He said that the operation is not painful and is that not. They say, like, I've read a lot of scientific literature about it, and they say that it's like a huge long recovery, and he said that it's like not that hard to recover from it. He said it's like a piece of cake. That's what he basically said. Well, obviously for him, because it's not him who is gonna be doing it, he calmed me down and everything. But no, it's just like it's so unfortunate. So the reason why I need this operation is because I got sick in America. If I never immigrated, if my parents never... Oh, look at all these buses here. This is what, by the way, public transportation looks like. Anyone in the United States, check it out. There's actually buses coming and going, and people are using them. So yeah. So yeah, I never would have had this eye problem, because the reason I have it is because I got really depressed in the United States and I had a lot of stomach aches and stress from the immigration. So basically, if my parents never took me to the United States, I wouldn't have this disease, because I had perfect vision as a kid. As a kid, I never wore glasses, I never wore contacts, I never needed anything. I had perfect health. My health got screwed up in the United States and in California. So that's it. So yeah, oh, it could have been worse. Like I could have gotten even more sick. That's the reason why I moved away from the United States and from California, because I couldn't take. Firstly, I was depressed, and I couldn't take the food there. I had stomach aches, and I like this. Like, look, like. Isn't this 100 times better than freaking homeless California bullshit? Look, not a single homeless person. Where? Can we find one? No, because they don't exist. There is no homeless people here at all. That's right. So, so basically, a lot of people smoke here, though. It's nasty. Smoking is really bad. By the way, this place in Moscow is not that expensive of an area. It's kind of a cheaper area because it's in the eastern part of the city. If you know, in Moscow, the most expensive area is west and southwest. West and southwest is the most expensive. Anything like south is medium, and then north is medium, and then anything east is cheap. So the whole eastern half of Moscow is like, you know, cheap housing, you know. It's not bad. Like, it's not a ghetto, you know. Like, for example, you see, it's not like, you know, it's not like Inglewood or anything. It's decent. It's just more industrial, you know. There's just more. It's more like factories type of a thing, although there's been less of them. So they move out of you know, they move the factories out of the city and they start building apartments everywhere. So that's basically it. So yeah, people are smoking. Smoking is like the worst thing you can do. The worst. In any case, I should have perfect health, because I don't smoke, I don't drink, I'm very careful. I should have perfect health. But I don't, because of the immigration to the United States. And also, like, I could have been a professor here, I think, because if I didn't immigrate, I would like, I had a grandfather who was a professor, so I don't think there's any reason I would not have, you know, I would not have been a professor if that's what I wanted to do. So they took that away from me, you know, being a professor in my home country, by moving me, you know, so yeah. And you know, health is the most important thing. Health is more important than money. It honestly is. So, c'est la vie. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.